All right, folks, we are back with more Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising action for you here, and we are here in City of Mayhem in our first round on winner's side here. And we got Witch Hazel right now. So Witch Hazel, I believe, she's like one of the better Narmayas in the whole country, I think. But they seem to be playing Percival now, so okay, sure, sounds good. Maybe this will give us a bit more of a chance. Percival is definitely one of these characters where I feel like it's probably not such a bad idea to just kind of let him get in on us here and then do our best to go from there, right? Yeah, just because his neutral is a little bit untenable for us, I think, realistically. But like I think his sword is just too damn big. Right now, of course, if we give him that much space, it could let him, especially if Hazel catches onto this, he could just start like stalking up like a mad lady. But I think we don't really have much of a choice, unfortunately, because I would much rather have to defend against 9-stock Percival than have to play neutral against 0-stock Percival. It just don't work out like that for me, as it turns out. His sword is simply too large for my taste. Okay, they're DPing a lot in these gaps. That's because I haven't really been showing them any reason not to, I guess, right? They're taking a lot of chip damage here, for sure. It's not what I like to see. That is minus. Enough, at least. Okay, brave counter, understandable. Oh, I wanted to super through that. I did not. Okay, I didn't. Oh god. Okay. Hold on. Everything went wrong. I wanted to super through the flame carpet, but now that I think of it, with how slow and how long that is, can I even super through it? If I can, it's going to be from it's gonna be pretty hard, right? I'm going to have to be pretty careful about how, like this right here. I'm actually not sure if I can reasonably just DP after DP. Huh? I'm not sure if I can reasonably super through that move. Ow. The projectile invincible super, of course, I'm referring to. What do you guys think? I mean, I could do that, I guess. That works. Yeah, that at least gives me some meter to play with, right? But I'm not really sure. I don't think I can ultimate clothesline anything, super safely in this matchup. I'm not really sure what it is that I'm getting that meter for. Like, why? Ooh, what the point of it is. I mean, obviously, super eventually, right? Projectile invincible super is always a nice thing. I guess that. I could probably punish the stock up there. But obviously, she's hiding it behind the flame carpet pretty often. So, I'm not sure. Okay, another brave counter. This is not going to work, right? No, yeah. The projectile is so slow. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm not entirely certain what to do about Percival just kind of zoning me out here. DP? No. Okay. Brave counter. Understandable, I suppose. Oh, that's, you know, that happened to me today on ranked too, where somebody raging striked after they dodged. Okay, fair. After they dodged ultimate, or after clothesline, they raging striked, and I thought it was maybe an accident, right? The one happened to the one person was a 2B that I played, but now it looks like that actually might have been somewhat intentional, right? Maybe they also just wanted to guard count. They thought they got guard crushed and they wanted to guard counter that, right? And it didn't quite work out for them. Yeah, okay. I gotta watch my toes clearly a lot more here versus this Percival fellow. Okay. Get away from me. I just don't like taking all this here chip damage, man. It is not my jam. Bonk. Can I catch you this? No, you're too far away. So the point of that is ultimate clothesline is not air blockable, right? So you can catch people on the way down from a jump sometimes with it, but they were just too far away there, unfortunately, for me. So, okay, I was gonna say, this looks like it could still potentially be my turn there, and the counter hit into the headbutt there leaves us plus enough that we can actually do a command grab and have it be a reasonable amount of mix at the very least. Stock? Okay. So it's just a little too hard to reasonably react to, I think, unfortunately, is Percy's stock there. I thought that could potentially be an opportunity, a window for us to do some ultimate clotheslining, but it doesn't seem so. Okay, what do I do about that? Do I just have to eat that chip there from the? I guess he spent 50%. You can kind of think of it just like blocking Narmaya's cheap or something, right? Where you do, ooh baby, that was a huge risk, but it looks like it is going to work out in our favor. Wonderful. I mean, that was one of those cases where ultimate clothesline was really the only way that I saw myself possibly winning that round, which is why I took that big risk. If they had spot dodged the ultimate clothesline, we would have died, but if you did nothing there, we basically also, with 100% certainty, would have died, right? DP? Yeah, wonderful. Okay, hold on. We're doing some stuff here. They have DP again. Oh, they decided not to use it, though. I'm going to do double. I don't care if they DP me here. They can if they want, so they can brave counter too. That is their prerogative. Oh, nice. They recover in time to DP. Get away from me. Get ultimate clotheslines. Okay, they brave counter once again. I brave counter once again. Oh, God. They just poked me out there, huh? Headbutt didn't work out, unfortunately. Yeah, once again, I have to be very careful about my toes with this Percival character, man, and I'm just currently not being that careful with my toes. I'll get walk up thrown again. Okay, this is spooky. Again, I think I can projectile invincible super through those fireballs. I just have to pick a slightly better timing for it. Of course it's, oh god. Yeah. I just was not aware of the fact. I was crouch blocking, waiting for opportunity to super skybound dart. I didn't even think about the fact, oh yeah, they're airborne. I gotta block high now. Somehow that actually, those circuits just were, the lines were crossed there. The wires were cut, unfortunately. No such luck. Ow, nice whiff punish. That headbutt maybe a little ambitious there, I suppose. Okay, not super easy to jump over that projectile either. Okay, grab my toes there, will ya? Fair. Headbutt. Okay, that was a little ambitious, but we did crush something with headbutt there. I mean, I don't know what to do about this, man. Like, are you supposed to just sit there? Like, Percival spends 50% meter and I just take all that damage? Like, maybe. But I'll be honest, I'm just unsure. Okay, that's not gonna work either. I think I'm still too early. Yeah, I don't know. That projectile from Percival is like a really big problem for La Diva and her like normal ways of getting around projectiles, I think. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm dead. Fair enough. Well played there. To Witch Hazel, but yeah, I just couldn't figure it out, man. I'll be honest. I just had no idea what I should do against the Percy neutral there, as it were, right? Hit them with the "You are great," and we will be heading out of here and reporting the match. But yeah, like I'll be honest, I'm confused, right? Like, so I think I'm right in the sense that like in the neutral, I feel like challenging Percival too much is going to be honestly just like a bad idea, right? But obviously, I guess one thing I could be doing a lot better is I wasn't watching out for my toes. You have to keep in mind that Percival does have a big low that he can hit you with. It's not very fast, but it's fast enough, right? We should be crouch blocking by default, and he's got a lot of range, right, with a little dash in there. So that's definitely something I could have been doing better. Besides that, it's like in the corner, though. I don't know what to do, because I feel like the fireball pressure, I mean, I can headbutt them until I have 100 meter, but then what, right? Because normally, the whole thing with fireball is like, oh, I headbutt them until I have 100 meter, and then once I have 100 meter, right, then I can skybound dart straight through them, right? In this case, I can't. Maybe I have to wait a lot longer, but if I wait a lot longer, she'll have recovered by then, right? So, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't fully get what the in-corner game plan against Percival should be quite yet. Because the thing is, too, the ultimate carpet there, like, you can't just, like, oh, just let him keep fireballing me over and over until he does something else that'll actually, you know, who cares about some chip damage here and there. That ultimate flame carpet does, like, you know, 15-20% of your health if you just sit in there the whole time. So, I don't know. I mean, Percival's a rare character. He's going to be less rare now that he's gotten buffs, right? He's actually a lot better than he used to be. So that's definitely something we're going to have to figure out. Yeah, I guess I will. I'll report this match here, and we'll be back for our first match on loser's side here. And hopefully we don't go 0-2 and immediately die. If we do, we do. That's how it goes. We've managed to escape that fate our entire tournament run life so far. But if it happens, it happens. It's going to happen eventually, right? So let's see. All right, guys, we are back here for our first match on loser's side, and yeah, Neotech lost their set there on winner's side, so now we got to fight them. We went from, let me just make sure everything's recording all right here, because OBS does the funny sometimes. There you go, wonderful. Yeah, so we got to fight Neotech to try to avoid 0-2ing here. Funny enough, I ran into Neotech earlier today on ranked while we were both getting ready for this, and I did actually manage to take the set. But that was, first off, that was ranked and not bracket. And also, even then, it was incredibly hard fought, right? So, we shall see. But we may have low rolled slightly here in terms of our bracket lineup. So, okay, one of the things I was talking about in that video too, if you watched it earlier today, is that essentially with Metera, the whole game is like just take headbutts, headbutt projectiles, take some chip if you have to, right? Take some just like some of the arrows. That's not great. You don't want to get hit with that very much. Like if you get with a stray arrow because you mistime your headbutt, right? That's not the worst thing in the world. What we're looking for is for her, if we have 100 meter, we're looking for hail of arrows, right? Or sorry, if we have 50 meter, we're looking for hail of arrows. If we have 100 meter, we're looking for any projectile. Because the hail of arrows we can punish with ultimate clothesline, and any projectile we can obviously punish with this right here. Which actually this would have been a better punish. I could have used ultimate clothesline here, but I was a little too my reactions were not quite up to snuff, unfortunately. Fair enough. There goes our first round. But yeah, so 50 meter we can punish hail of arrows, ultimate clothesline. 100 meter we can punish any projectile if we react fast enough with the projectile invincible super, right? So that's the general idea behind our game plan here. And if we take some of these arrows every night, like when we're at this range from Metera, we can headbutt kind of belligerently because we don't really care if she hits us with a stray arrow or something. We have the HP to play around with that, and the meter is just so important for us that we will again. Oh, he just whiffed me. Yeah. He whiffed that far L there. I looked like he was doing something. Looked like he was shooting something, a projectile, right? And it made me jump. Very clever stuff there from Neotech. Again, I was just doing this to them, and I did take a set doing this to them earlier, like a couple of hours ago on ranked. They are much more. They've adapted, unfortunately. I can't catch them off guard necessarily with it. Okay, well, that still reached, huh? I thought I could try to whiff punish that or something, but no, such luck. Okay, ultimate. That's something, because if we get in on them, they'll have less HP to work with, or less meter to work with, rather. But, no such luck. What's the chip distance now? This is gonna work, I think. Yeah, but I mean, this is horrible. They have enough, okay, they don't have enough meter for DP on the bright side. Oh god, they just like didn't even let me get in. Okay, fair enough. That was pretty good at the end there, just like survive the chip situation and react in time with the projectile super. But yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one, boys. We're gonna do our best. Again, at this range, headbutting's a little bit scary because if they do the jump in, we're a little bit cooked. But at this range, I'll take some butterflies, I'll take some arrows. It's not really something that's super worrying to me. Because I would just again much rather have the meter. I could have punished that with ultimate clothesline. Could have done something pretty cool there too. Bonk. Okay. Jumping against Metera outside of ultimate DP is not that scary either, huh? Okay, fair. Roll through that. Okay. Taking one of her Brave points off is actually kind of a big deal in this matchup because Metera's Brave points might as well be her HP in this matchup, right? The more Brave points she has, the more times we have to get in, or we're just gonna die right here. Yeah, they're being a lot more aggressive with that jump in at me. They were not doing that quite as much last time. Yeah, it's looking rough, boys. It's looking rough. We got at this point. We got to reverse 2-0 them, and they've been playing a lot cleaner than they were on as expected, right? They're fighting for their life now. It's loser's side of the bracket. They're going to be playing a lot more seriously, but boy are they ever. I gotta be more ready for that jump forward move, I think. Do the thing. Okay. That's good. I am like pretty. If I'm looking out for it, I am pretty good at reacting to that at the very least, right? That's something I can kind of hang my hat on. So I just wait to see basically any movement of the armpit there, as funny as it is, from Metera, where she angles her arm upwards, right? Now we can go. This is how this matchup can go, though, right? We spend most of the time getting walled out, but if you can get in at all, right, it can get very, very scary for Metera, especially if she doesn't have 50 meter, right? She just doesn't have anything to do except Brave counter, which can be a risk in and of itself, right? So. That's how we want that matchup to go, but of course it is difficult to get it to go that way. I think he's gonna jump at me. I have like the strangest feeling. No, okay. Rain of arrows. We headbutt that. Okay. Ooh, rain of arrows again. That's fine. Block that. Maybe I should be trying to spot dodge a bit more of this rather than blocking it, just for the sake of my chip and my HP situation. Okay. Once again, I told you I am pretty good at reacting to that, right? That is one thing that I can again kind of the only saving grace, if I have any saving grace in this matchup, it's that, right? Okay, that's not exactly the conversion I was looking for, unfortunately, but wonderful stuff. We do kind of fake them out there with the close L far M. That is going to be us actually managing to take a game back on Neotech. Okay, hold on. There's momentum to be had here, right? You can really tell, like, the matches that I win are the matches where I can punish that Hail of Arrows ultimate clothesline. Like, just so much of this matchup rests on that for Ladiva. Okay, I'll take that meter to get hit by Hail of Arrows to get the meter. Wonderful. Okay, that's obviously not wonderful, but we'll take it. At this point, I think that you're too far away for me to reasonably punish you. Oh, okay. Yeah, especially when it combos like that. Oh, no. Okay. Not a great start to the game, for sure. Okay, at least we got past the butterflies, I guess. This is gonna whip, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We could have started with close heavy there, for sure. But yeah, they tried to anti-air me there with that super. It does work as an anti-air pretty effectively there for Metera, oftentimes. But in that case, not quite as much. Get away from me. You have no DP right now, so I'm going to be very, very incessant that you die here if I can manage it. This is gonna have recovered, I think. Oh no, the butterfly! I didn't even think about that. Okay, well now we're in a lot of danger. Yeah, the butterflies will make it so that we can't, because they'll put another hitbox in there once our projectile invincibility is already gone. Unless the butterflies are really close to us, we really cannot be affording to do that, unfortunately. What I just tried there. That was a little bit of a bit of a matchup knowledge check that I failed, unfortunately. Okay, Brave counter, that's good. Again, getting his Brave counters off of him is a really big part of this for us. Good thing he didn't manage to convert off of that. A little bit of luck for sure. We will never really be too mad about. Okay. Oh, I got load there. I was ready to block high. I got empty jump load. That is incredibly fortunate for me. That was absolutely an accident, right? But like, we take those, and he has no Brave points either, so that's like a massive wallop that we just delivered to him there. Okay. What's the schmoove here, Mr. Neotech? Oh, okay. I thought maybe I could punish the startup of those butterflies. Now we unfortunately do have to hold this again for a while here. It's because we find ourselves in a dearth of meter. Okay. I want to just try and gain some meter by walking forward here. I'll walk back, and I'll walk forward. But I'm just trying to basically get to 100 meter so I can have more options to potentially do things. I got air unblockable, and wow, what a conversion. God damn. I got air unblockable off of that hop. That was really, really strong stuff there. I mean, to be expected from Neotech, right? But that was like, he caught me in the middle there, and then air unblockable me on the way down before I landed. I did not think that I was at risk of that, but I guess that's something that I have to be aware of. Oh well, you are great. We do in fact end up O2ing in that tournament there. But like, to be honest, it's like not really that surprising in the sense that Hazel is a very strong player, and they're playing Percival, who's both seemingly quite the rough matchup for Ladiva, and also one that I definitely need some more experience in to figure out what to do. And then, like, I mean, I feel like we did pretty well actually against Neotech. I'm not mad at how we played there at all, right? It's just that's a really tough matchup. That's like Matera is really hard, and that's a really good Matera, right? So we unfortunately will have to hold that. I'll just probably put this video up and be like, yes, this video is 15 minutes long. What do you think that means? And you guys can, you can figure out that this was kind of a tough video for us here, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, maybe we can talk. Maybe we can. I am a little bit curious. Since we have a bit of extra time here in the video anyway, let's go into trading mode for a second. And I want to do a little bit of labbing on Percival, because again, the Neotech stuff, I feel like we have a good idea of what to do in the matchup there versus Matera. It's just that it's tough, man. Like the execution is tough, and we have to be really on the ball with punishing things with ultimate clothesline or projectile invincible super or headbutting projectiles, etc. Right? So I'm not mad about that at all. But I'm not mad about the Hazel set either. But I'm just lost. I didn't really know what to do. So I guess one of the things that I want to check immediately, right, is if I just switch to Percy here, right, and I hit him with, okay, so that's light, medium's a lot faster, right, and then heavy is slow also, right, and then ultimate is obviously the flame carpet. So I have a couple of questions about this move, because it's the one that feels like it's the worst for me, right? So this first off, light, right, if he's at like this range, which is roughly like, yeah, I guess let's in the corner, right, something like this range and then doing this, right? Is there even a world? Is there a world where I can skybound dart this, right? So let's record this real quick. Right, there you go. And then have him do it. I hit the wrong buttons. So obviously if I do it too early, it's what I did against Hazel a lot, right? Oh, okay, well that time actually too early was actually fine, because it was before it even came out, right? Well, let's come back here. So if I do too early, something like this, I think I'm gonna get bopped. Yes, so that's what happened a lot in the set with Hazel, right? But can I wait? Like here, am I safe? Yes. Okay, so obviously, so you just have to, and that still said punish, didn't it? I think that still said punish. I think this might be too early. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it still said punish. Okay. So, and what if they're a little bit closer, though? Like, if he's, like, here. Can I do anything about that? Is this gonna work? Yes. Okay. So my problem was more so you can't. I thought it was gonna be so slow and so long that it was gonna catch my super out anyways. But no, actually, realistically, there's something you can do about that. So the nice thing about the flame carpet, right, is that it's very headbuttable, right? Like you have a lot of time to react to that and headbutt it, right? So you can get the meter very easily. But my problem was it feels like even when I have the meter, like there's no point, right? So this is gonna hit me, for example. Yeah, right. So the whole thing is you have to be a little. So yeah, from this distance, it's actually a lot harder because that wasn't a punish, right? Like actually, the further away Percival is, it can get a little bit more difficult. Like if I move him all the way back here, right, and he does it from here, like that might be a punish. No, in fact, yeah. First off, it wasn't even. I have to wait so long, right? This will work, but it won't be a punish. Yes, yeah. So from when he's this far away, he can still. Okay, so this is a distance where 5H whiffs, I guess, right? So this is, by the way, what a massive button, right? But yeah, so I guess when he's this far away, we really can't expect to. I messed up the recording. Like that, right? We can't expect him to realistically. We can't expect to realistically get through flame carpet at this distance, right? We have to do like a walk up and then do it. Yeah, so that was a punish, right? But like, yeah, it's tough from there for sure. Can I like this is gonna work? I think. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there. Yeah. I mean, obviously it depends on the timing, right? But that light flame carpet is just gonna be a little bit difficult, even if we can get there. But the thing is, if we do it too late, they can just spot dodge, right? So and they're definitely going to be matching on that. Whether it's a punish or not, they're going to be matching on spot dodge anyways. And if it just so happens that they have time to recover, they'll spot dodge. So it's not like it's going to be hard for them to spot dodge that if possible. They're always going to be matching that. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, they get hit. This is going to hit us. Yeah. So it is definitely a very spooky move. Because like, yeah, again, this is really easy to go through. That would still punish. Okay. So it really is like when Percival's at this like mid distance where 5H would connect, for example, and we don't really want to be doing anything besides an invincible super, right? Then we actually can. Oh, I recorded the wrong thing again. There you go. We actually can just get through flame carpet pretty easily here, it looks like. Yeah, and have it be a punish, so that's good. Otherwise, so that's one thing, right? What about the ultimate version? I don't really understand. So the ultimate version just does. Oh, let me set the HP regen to not happen, please. HP recovery, none. Hello? What happened there? Why no HP recovery? Okay, there you go. We record that, right? And then we. Wait, the HP still happening? Huh? HP recovery, none. Oh, it's player 2 settings. Right, I see. I'm a fool. There you go, none. So, how much damage does this do if you sit there? Because is it really just a matter of like, well, it's like Anila's sheep. You just kind of have to hold that. Let's use the damage log here for for both of them. So, how much damage if I block all of this? Oh, it doesn't count as damage for him, huh? Let me set myself to max HP real quick. It'll be easier to tell how much I've lost. At that point, so let's No, not display battle. There you go. Set me to 100%, please. There you go. Okay, so about 10%, maybe, right? About 10%. That's honestly not horrible, right? Like that's. And also, if the first hit doesn't hit me, does it do less damage? Like if he moves all the way back here and it's just the flame carpet. Oh, there you go. This. There you go. If the, I guess the first hit is pretty big. The first hit is probably gonna hit me anyway. Let's say hypothetically, let's say he's like really far away and the first hit whiffs. I think the first hit still hit me there, right? It still blocked something. No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, there it still looks to do about like the chip on this part is not really that meaningful. It doesn't seem like, right? So let's try that. I'm sorry, because this is like I'm very confused about this matchup right now, so I'm just trying to figure some things out here. Since we have some extra time in this video, considering that we unfortunately did 0-2 there. So, oh, I didn't record the right thing. There you go. Do that. Record. Oh, I don't think I recorded it again. Wait. Start recording. Do the thing. Stop recording. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So 10%. Let me get a Neela in here real quick, because this is kind of my my sort of bar for like, am I okay just blocking this? How much damage does it do if I just block? No, I don't want to return to character select. I want to do quick menu, character 2P, and get a Neela in here. So yeah, it did about 10% of our HP there. How much does this do? Right? That obviously does more on hits, what I'm talking about. So let's start recording. Do that. Stop recording. Oh, I wasn't starting recording. Okay, hold on. Start recording. Do that. Stop recording. Wonderful. Sometimes the training mode gets in my head a little bit. Okay, so how much does this do? Less. About half, probably. So, because the reason I'm testing this is what I would consider, this is like the upper limit of what I would consider acceptable to block in terms of just chip damage from a move. This U sheep here from Neela does an absurd amount of chip, right? But it takes about 2 of them to equal 1 of Percy's flame carpets. So like when that flame carpet is out there, that is like horrible news, right? Like that's, but like what, like the ultimate version, what are we supposed to do about that? I can't headbutt that, can I? Like there's no way? I assume anyway. Let's see. Like can I? Not, definitely not on reaction. I guess preemptively I can get through that, but yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, in the like when he does that in the corner, like you just have to get out of there, huh? Does spot dodging save you? No, it doesn't. Yeah, you're not immune to that. It's literally just if your character model is on there, you're taking the damage. God damn. I mean, that's really nasty, right? Like that. I think that is. I mean, it is an ultimate skill, right? But that is very, because the problem too is the reason I'm testing this so heavily is that the very passive playstyle that we're gonna do against Percival, that we have to do against Percival, I think, is because we can't like really. You want me to contest this in neutral, right? You want me to contest that, right? There's no way. It's simply not happening, right? So we kind of have to play kind of passive against him in neutral, I think. And then when we play passive, he's gonna get a lot of meter, which he's gonna be able to do this a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that might just be an HP tax, so we have to. I mean, on the, what's the frame data on that like look like? Like if we switch back here. Oh, we recorded the wrong thing. Okay, so if I do this, right, and stop recording, and I block this, he's +2. Yeah, nothing doing there really, right? Like, is this just like a health tax in the matchup that we have to take every now and then? I guess so. Because I don't think that there's really any way that we can like feasibly keep him from doing this in the corner pretty often, right? Scary stuff, very scary. But yeah. I mean, on the bright side, the fact that the other flame carpets that he can do, right, like these ones, basically. I mean, the medium one's even better. It's harder to react to, but like if we can react to this, right, then this is like from basically any distance, we should be able to basically punish with the projectile invincible super there, right? Like if he does this from over here, actually that might still be too early. Yeah. Like this should work just fine. Yeah, exactly, right? So the medium one, because of how fast it is, it gets to the point where we are safe to go through it a lot quicker, right? So, like, this will work too, I think. Yeah, the medium one's a lot easier. That was actually a counter hit? Huh? It said counter? What? Anyway, yeah, with all that being said, Percival's gonna take some getting used to, right? I feel like in neutral, actually, I have a decent idea of what to do against Percival in neutral, right? You just block low. And then he does a whole bunch of, he gains a whole bunch of meter, which is unfortunate, but again, I just can't. What I do in neutral against this character is I give up. I let him win neutral, and then I let him go to the corner. But then in the corner, so we just headbutt the flame carpets, fair enough. But then once we have 100 meter, actually, once we... Here's a question for you. This is something that I'm actually interested in. If Percy's here, right, and he does, I don't know, just like this into flame carpet, right? Let's just do like something just to give me a primer to know that it's coming. Is there a gap here? No. Okay, I was trying to projectile invincible super through it, right? No, there's no gap, unfortunately, though, if he cancels it. I mean, I could do this. Oh, and I can't even headbutt, I don't think, right? It doesn't seem so. Yeah, no, it's simply gapless. Yeah, it's nasty, man. That's like really, really nasty. I don't know. That move is like I think just like unfortunately a health tax that we kind of have to pay, because there's no way for me to stop him from gaining the meter, and he kind of has to put us in the corner. Because again, like, while don't get me wrong, it sucks to have to eat this, right? Oh, to have to eat. I'm not recording it. To have to eat this, right? That sucks. Don't get it twisted, right? Eating like this 10% of chip every now and then when he gets 50 meter, that's horrible. But letting him get a free combo on us because we played in neutral and this character just has his neutrals 100 times better than ours, right? That's even worse, right? Because I mean, I don't know any Percival combos, but if he can do, I mean, if he can do anywhere near even like that level of damage, right? All of a sudden, actually that was bad because that was even more because he got reset. Let's do something like this, right? If he can even do that much damage, that's already 2 flame carpets we got hit by. And he built meter for a flame carpet through that combo, right? So I think unfortunately it's just going to be like, it's a bad matchup and we're just going to have to eat this every now and then. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, well, with all that being said, that's probably going to do it for now for my labbing here versus Percival. We 0-2'd. It happened. It was going to happen. It was destined to happen eventually. And unfortunately, it did, in fact, happen right there. So it is what it is. But again, I feel like Hazel is really, really strong. And we were a bit caught off guard in terms of what to do against Percival. Neotech is obviously really, really strong. I feel like we played actually pretty well. Like there was a world where we win that set. So I'm very happy with how we played today. It just so happens that we 0-2'd. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about in the ranked anxiety video, when I talk about focus more on learning and improving than winning necessarily. That goes for ranked. It goes double for tournaments, right? Tournaments is where you can really try to test yourself under pressure, and you can really try to apply game plans when everything's on the line, right? So the fact that I was able to do that to an extent against Neotech feels great, and now we've learned a lot against Percival here. Flame Carpet, if you guys know what a good answer, say even if I have like a hard, excuse me, sorry. Even if I have like a hard call out that they're going to Flame Carpet, I'll take that too. Anything like on a hard call out for Flame Carpet, what can I do? Because it feels like a lot of the times it's gapless anyway, right? So even if I hard call it out, it's not like I can super him or something like that. But if you have any idea what to do about that move, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, I feel like we have learned a little bit more about protecting ourselves from Percival in the corner. Knowing that we can Skybound Dart through the light version and the medium version of that projectile is big, because it felt like I really couldn't. But it was just because I was being too in the moment. I was too hasty. I was too scared, and I was Skybound Darting too early. Right? We have a lot of time. He's got quite a bit of recovery there on this. Right? It's like he's got quite 55 total frames there. So we have a lot of time to react to him doing something and go from there, right? So there's no need to be so panicky and to go super early. We can wait a little bit, right, and then do it, and then it's a punish, and everything's beautiful. That already is going to be huge in this matchup for me, right? Because again, one of the nice things about this projectile is it is like the freest, like the light one especially. That is, it's like the freest headbutt in the world, right? It's like just reactable straight up, right? I mean, like, the startup of this, if Percy's doing this really close to us, but, I mean, Hazel is being smarter than that, right? But if Percy's doing this from, like, this distance, it's, like, borderline reactable, the startup, right? But I know it's coming right now, right? Like, if I were to be a little bit more realistic, I mean, far L is probably, we can maybe react with far L, like, somewhat, like, that actually felt like that was pretty late into the animation, right? There's a world. But yeah, knowing what to do against the non-ultimate versions of Flame Carpet is definitely very helpful. Ultimate Flame Carpet is going to be a tax for me in my head right now. I'm just going to have to pay that health every time they do it, but it's fine. It costs them 50 meter. They can't do it over and over and over again, right? So, all that being said, I hope you guys had a fun time with this video. I know we went to 0-2, but again, it's good to show, right? This happens. We've gone to about 8 or 9 tournaments. This is our first time going 0-2. It happens. We ran some very strong players. We did our best, but they beat us, and it happens. We'll move on. For now, if you made it this far in the video, as always, I got 4 things for you. You know how it is. Number 1, join the Discord server. It's a nice place. You can hang out, talk about Granblue, talk about Relink, talk about music, talk about art, gacha games, whatever the hell you want. It's a nice community for you to hang out and make some friends. So I encourage you to join, but I also encourage you to please keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Nobody's really been banned or even moderated at all, right? But realistically, if I have to ban somebody, I will. And if it has to be you, it will be you. So just don't let it be you. For number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. It don't cost you nothing. It helps out the channel a lot, and I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they are right here. We'll keep you up to date with all of this content we're throwing at you every day. We got 3 videos every day, and it's somewhere between 2.5 to 5 hours of content a day, depending on the day. So once you have all that time every day for little old me, then I recommend that you hit those 2 buttons, stay up to date with when something new gets uploaded, maybe go back and watch it if it interests you or if you have a minute. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, more important than the buttons you smash or whatever YouTube-friendly interactions hit me with, I appreciate those. But I hope you had a great time hanging out today. Of course, as always, I know I sure did, right? It was still fun. We 0-2'd, but I'm not mad about it at all, right? I think we 0-2'd because we played against some very strong players, and actually, we did not play very poorly in this tournament, I feel like. We didn't play very well against Percival, but against because we didn't really know what to do. We have a good idea now, so I feel like if I lost, but then I learned how to at least try to mitigate that from happening again, then I'm happy. And against Neotech, again, I feel like we played well. They're just, like, really good, and we were just a little too slow on the draw sometimes. At the end, honestly, like that air unblockable setup with the hop there, I learned something there too. I did not realize that I'll be in danger jumping from that distance that even could air unblockable me. So again, we learned something. We'll be more careful about that in the future. So I see this whole tournament, honestly, as an absolute win. It's been one of the most productive tournaments that we've had so far. And this is what I talk about when I said you learn more from just getting your ass beat than just winning, right? All that being said, I'm having a lot of fun with Granblue. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.